So my thoughts on tonight's episodes of The Last Dance, episodes 7 and 8. So in 7, you kind of got a glimpse of when MJ retired the first time after winning the first after completing the first three-peat, um, winning the Olympics the year prior, and then capping it all off with the death of his dad, whom he was very close with. And I think I think the weight of playing that much basketball, back to back to back like that, and the death of his dad kind of pushed him away from the game. And as we all know, he eventually came back. But I think at that time, you know, and really he didn't have anything else to prove basketball wise. He had did basketball wise, what he had to do to that point. He didn't have to prove to anybody anything else on the basketball court. At that point, it was just, really building on his legacy and seeing if he could win, 4, 5, and 6, which he eventually did. The thing I took away from the second episode 8, was you really got to look at the type of leader that Mike was, and all of us that have played sports, you may not necessarily have had a teammate that was on your ass like that and pushing buttons, but some of us have played for coaches, that have pushed and kicked and cursed you and really, really, really tried to bring the best out of you. And, to me, it's just a sign of a guy that just really wanted to win at whatever cost. It didn't really matter who feelings was going to get hurt along the way. None of that mattered, man. It was all about this is the task at hand, and this is how I feel it need to get done. And so it just showed me some leadership skills and abilities that most players don't have, most coaches don't have. Everybody is not cut out that way. And it just shows the difference in Michael Jordan and what made him the person that he is. Like him or not, you know what I'm saying? He was a guy that figured out how to dig deep within himself and just figure out minimal ways to motivate himself each night. Whether it was LeBradford Scott torching him, B.J. Armstrong hitting the shot, Horace Grant celebrating on the court, whatever it took, he found a way to motivate himself. And to me, he's the greatest basketball player that's ever played. I can't wait for episodes 9 and 10 next week.